Hello, beautiful Aries. Welcome to your reading for the next 12 months. This is going to be about money, career, and success. I'm going to start out by pulling your symbols. This is going to give us a general idea what's coming your way or what's blocking. I want to look at this one too. Your blessings. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth, which we would prefer because this is a material reading. Goldfish, which material wealth. We have a shark here, take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth too. So I feel like here something is coming your way, table, hard work ahead. Hard work doesn't have to be in the sense of physical work. This can be a mental strategy that you need to develop for material wealth coming your way. Because if you don't protect it, it can really degrade, degrade basically. Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. So, okay, let's start with the coffee cup. Seems like here some of you are waiting for a long time, some things to be revealed or some things to get fixed, it seems like here. And there's a result coming forward. That's why it says like hard work ahead. This might require you to sit on the table and start strategizing when this result comes forth, because it seems like here there's going to be an increase. Your desires will be fulfilled, but it will also require some strategic approach here. Okay, you cannot just dive into take this thing and then run away with it. You might have to really think about how to grow this thing. Okay, how to invest. This can be maybe purchasing a home for investment, and you need to renovate it, rent it out. Those kind of maintenance is necessary. I feel like hard work with a table can say that, okay, there you need to sit down and really calculate. It doesn't have to be physical work. It can be mental work, which I believe mental work is actually harder than physical work, because at the end of the day, you can just go and sleep, and the physical weight, we can heal the physical body faster than the mental body. Okay, and what we have here in your cup is, yes, there is a crowd. There are a lot of conversations happening within the first 6 months timeline. I see there's a person standing here with an Elvis hair. I see a letter Z on top of their head. Z can be final, the last letter, coming to the last of the end of a deal. There's a person, masculine figure. He's looking at a contract. This can be through a contract that you're going to come to conclusion at the end of something, a timeline, and then you will start to, I see a little concerned face here, maybe strategize and come up with a new solution. But let me tell you something. This person has a darker aura than the things coming your way. So sometimes we see certain things as a negative, but it seems like this ending will bring a positive solution to you, a lighter solution that you don't really, maybe you're dealing with a shark in your face. There is a shark here. This can be the simplest thing. Maybe you have a loan that you're dealing with a certain company and they're charging you too much. Interest is too high. Maybe it's changing hand that will actually leave money in your pocket. Okay, so the change is coming forward for sure. And another thing here I would like to say, we're going towards the age of Aquarius, guys. Everything is going to be exposed, the good things and the bad things. So if you are thinking that something you're coming your way is something that you didn't see, or maybe something is happening behind the closed door that you're not seeing at this moment, they're all going to be exposed. So get ready and prepared. And also alternative approaches, alternative pathways are coming your way. Maybe if you're feeling stuck to a one income or a certain outcome or a person's mercy, whatever it is, maybe a shark's mercy here, they're all going to lose their incentive. Okay, you're going to have the full power because there's an increase. That's how you're starting this year. I see phone lines forming here. You're having a lot of conversations and communications. Your path is on top of a big, massive, kind of looks like one of those dinosaur, what is that? I don't know the name of it, but I can visualize I think I saw the picture of it. A dinosaur fish, like a massive whale grade type of fish here coming forth. And it seems like here something is old, but has longevity, has massive wealth laying within it. And a pathway opening towards through that, maybe even to you. It seems like maybe close to your heart. I feel like this can be something, maybe a big old company you want to be a part of, or maybe a structure that that old house that you want to take over. You might require your hard work because maybe you're waiting for news about that, and the news are going to be coming between the full months. Are definitely forming between the 4th and the 6th month timeline. So this can be the time that you're going to really contemplate about what do you want, and clarify that. As soon as you clarify the shark, I think this is like an ancestor of a shark coming forward. And shark can be, I mentioned this before, animals do not have negative intentions. They might be interpreted as, for example, we interpret snake as someone who's doing sneaky stuff, but snakes are not really sneaky. They don't know about that. It's their nature of hunting, and they hunt. So shark is the same. I think sharks are not massively smart as mammals either. So this can be a shark doesn't really have a mind of their own, but they might have survival skills, and that's why they're acting that way. It seems like you're finding a way to tame that shark, maybe even start to work with them, or if they have anything you need, you're going to open up a pathway to get that from them. Okay? So this can be also like take care, or there will be loss. So you are taking care of business within this first 6 months. And after that, I see here a rain of kind of like a meteor rain, which is like a shooting stars coming to the earth. There are 2 cups here stacked on top of each other. 2 cups is love and finding a soulmate when interpreted in a relationship sense. But it can be when it comes to money, affairs, and also a career. It can be finding what you align perfectly with, a place, a workplace, an environment, a resource, an income, or maybe one of your heart's desires, skill sets, something that you have as a value is actually bringing you material wealth. It can be symbolizing that. And another thing here, we have a big dog right here, or kind of like a reindeer with the nose right there, but it doesn't really have the antler. Kind of reminds me, I think there's a dog called Schnauzer that like long beards and stuff. I think Schnauzer also means beard in German. So it kind of looks, I think they're what are they called? They're certain hunting dogs. They're kind of hunting dogs. So this can be your energy. You're turning into that eventually. You're figuring out what you want and going after it fully. This can also be someone who has that skill and then coming in and helping you, okay, to get what you desire. The thing is, this can be an energy of someone. They have also another wolf behind them. So I feel like they might have a family of this kind of people, and it's their attitude, it's their lifestyle that they know how to get things done. And you might be getting a massive help from them. And on top of that, their family. Family can be a full office full of people working for each other. It can be also like bloodlines, okay? And I see it is bringing you a clean paper. The clean paper can be also like an approval for something, a loan, or getting successful results out of a financial thing, an investment. And this can be someone who is taking care of that kind of business for you. I'm going to dive into your soul sign now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see there's a chunk of money showing up within the 7th month timeline here, coming into your family, home space. It can be a small gift that you're going to be receiving, but it seems like it is creating a big impact. It's surrounding many people around you. And your desire within the first flip, it didn't show up, but this is second flip. I feel like here, this is like a first try, it didn't work out. Maybe you're just going to be giving up, which Aries, I don't know if you give up or not, because the Aries that I know never gives up. They actually strategize and find another way to take care of things. And it seems like that's exactly what you're going to do, which when you do, even a second or a third desire is going to follow your first, because you're going to figure out maybe a formula to get these things done. I see a gorilla here, within the 11th month, and there's a shoe here. A gorilla is not really okay. They have their own shoes. Okay, the gorilla can be representing of someone who's communicative, and also because I think they're vegetarian, omnivores. Is that what they're called? But can be very dangerous animals. This can be a person very calm, cool, collected in their own world, but when they're crossed can be a dangerous person. And they're on the border, meaning they're going to be helping. They're not from family. And they're wearing massive shoes here, and they're bringing one shoe to you as well. Shoe can be their freedom, okay? Their way of handling things, their way of making money, and they're bringing one shoe to you so you can try if it's going to fit you or not. This can be a new opportunity. Gorilla, don't take it in the sense of this is a dangerous person or something. It can be someone maybe working in an industry. Maybe you're writing a book. This is a person who's an editor, who is very good at what they do, but you cannot really cross them because they're good at what they do. And maybe they're giving you another shoe. Okay, you try it on. Let's see if it's going to fit you, or let me see what you have so we can try it on and see if it tested out. It can be that kind of a thing too. It doesn't have to be like a dangerous thing. But I feel like here that's what the hard work ahead means, because you're going to be dealing with people, very powerful energies. Okay, so, and you're going to be rising to their level if you can get along, if you can find a common ground. I see kind of like a face here. You can see the head of a person, the eye and the nose and a beard. Beard can be symbolizing, which Schnauzer means beard too, authority. And I feel like you're becoming an authority for of yourself as well in maybe the industry that you're in. If this is like, if you're retired, maybe you're not working anymore, the gorilla can be someone who knows how to get the help that you need, and maybe giving you a shoe. Okay, maybe come do this for me as well. Let's do it together. It can be that kind of energy too. Beard symbolizes that you're going to become an authority eventually as well. But it's also, you have a big head here in the mind that you need to decide that too. Okay, the big head means a lot of decisions, a lot of thoughts going through it. We have Princess of Pentacles. This, we're going to go season by season. It seems like you're starting your first season with like an investment idea, or in putting your seeds down very carefully. She has a coin in her hand, which is your skill, your idea, which is your worth value, that increase, which will bring the increase in material wealth. But the thing is, Pentacles energy is cautious energy. It doesn't mean that she's not a fire like you are. So you're a fire, yes, but this requires, by the way, your Devi here is also the goddess of devotion. So she's devoted to the cause and takes her steps very carefully and raises that baby like a human child or like an animal child. It doesn't really, if it's a business, she doesn't see it as a material thing. Okay, she thinks it's an organic living being. And when you treat it that way, it's going to have a massive opportunity to grow, because that's what the Pentacle energy does. It just, earth energy grows things when you take care of them. Another aspect of it is, if you plant poison like nightshade, that will grow as well. So make sure what you are watering is the positive things that you want them to grow. Second season comes with death. Even though I shuffled this come forth with Virgo energy. So if you have any Virgo on your chart, especially on your Mars or such, this is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Go ahead and watch the Virgo, because the second season, some things are ending. And I feel like this is something that doesn't belong in your new future, rich future. And this is like an old structure, old habit. And the death is a sudden interruption, and the sun is shining on the background. So if you like it or not, this is going to happen. This can be an old habit that doesn't belong into the rich version of you, the wealthy version of you, the one that is actually pursuing the career of your dreams. Okay, maybe this can be the simplest thing, guys. It can be like your dressing style, okay, fashion style. It can be your habits, day-to-day habits, or like the certain things, the smallest things. It can be the tiniest things. It can be the massive things, but it is some things that doesn't really belong into your future. Within the third season, you might be experiencing this kind of like a heartbreak. I feel like this is probably friendships are coming to an end too, that they don't belong in your good future, okay? And I don't feel like this is going to take too long, but it might take a little, your understanding, making like a logic out of it can be a heartbreaking thing. Or this ending can, like you may be moving away from somewhere, suddenly deciding and moving away. And this is going to end some friendships. But the thing is though, Six of Pentacles comes in between, falls in between these two. This is actually an upgrade of your life. Your desires and needs will be magically fulfilled. Six of Pentacles is receiving a lot of help and actually getting into the position of giving that back in return. And it seems like maybe you are the second and the third season, you're going to let go of those that do not really give you help anymore. It can be like a nostalgic heartbreak that you're feeling, but you're going to overcome that. The King of Wands is confidence very fast because this is your true nature. Maybe you are in environments and saying yes to the things that you want to say no to, and maybe suppressing your creative ideas. It seems like there's definitely an upgrade coming in. Your seeds are growing, and also if there's a heartbreak with material, it's also healing because we have a Princess of Cups. There's a new offer coming in the last season. Okay, offer can be a job offer can be a knowledge and information that you need, will bring surety because Seven of Pentacles can be not feeling sure about what the future holds, but Two of Wands, yeah, I'm gonna start planning because the things are gonna get better energy. So if you have any things that you're thinking that you're not sure about how the things are going to play out, I see here that first you're going to death energy, Scorpios, emotional energy that you're going to overcome some ending. And then the second season, logically, this is logic energy, the air. Mentally, you're going to challenge that heartbreak and that understanding why certain things are happening in a certain way. And then you're going to see what's available to you as an opportunity. You might be first doubtful, but inner guidance is always there and you have that inner surety. But mentally, maybe you're saying, oh, am I doing the right thing? But your heart is saying, yes, you're on the right pathway. And then Two of Wands suggests that you better start planning because the things are going to get so fast, so quick, so really accelerate. Okay, let's see the Goddess of Devotion tells you. I'm going to pull your element 2 here. So her dress is beautiful, by the way. I don't know if you can see her golden flowers, gold trim right here. So it's a lot of gold energy, means a lot of wealth, abundance, and also an upgrade. Okay. Residence in a holy place, the blessings she will bring. The proximity to natural beauty, devotion to Krishna or Vishnu, physical health and well-being. I feel like this is, if the Death and the Three of Swords is about that kind of a physical upgrade, that is also happening for you. This can be also maybe something is affecting your material success. If you have anything physical ailments, it can be also you finding the right doctors, right people to help you out. Okay, this is not a medical advice that I'm giving you because this is not for that. This is about when you look for it, you will find it energy. Silence also tells me that there's peace coming forward with that breakthrough. Let's see what this ice, actually silence in the snow is water energy, emotional satisfaction. Allow yourself to soften. Don't speak just for the sake of it. You do not need to issue an opinion on everything. Choose your words carefully. Sometimes observing is the best way to gain information and trust. So strategically moving forward towards your desires are important. And also I feel here there's a healing coming forward here. Okay, the healing can be also healing the heartbreak with the Goddess of Devotion. So if you have certain things do not belong into your wealthy future are leaving your life and you might feel heartbreak for it, in the silence and with the help of Goddess of the Vrinda Devi, you can heal those. Okay, let's see your affirmation for this timeline, and then you're going to start seeing the offers coming your way. We have, I acknowledge and accept emotions as they arise within me without prejudice or judgment. This is also, I feel for some of you in this reading, from my understanding, your material success really depends on your emotional healing. So if there are certain things that you have been carrying from the past, they want to leave your life, okay? The heavy things, negative things, resentments, angers, maybe other people's angers towards you. They want to leave your life, and it might require some time for you to heal and let them go. But this year is going to be all about seeing the new opportunities. The beginning and the end, seeing and using and benefiting from them in the best possible way, and letting go of those the things maybe the people left you on the pathway and they didn't help you, they didn't bring the news that you were waiting for, and they cause material losses. Now you're healing that and you're jumping into this new timeline, okay? Increased material wealth, and I feel like here for some of you, and spiritual growth, okay? Right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos here to enjoy. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.